I'm so happy you're here. This is day 4 of our 7-day yoga challenge, just to ground, connect with our breath, and just feel good. And so whenever you're ready, we are going to start this class in a child's pose. Allow the knees to part, bring the big toes to touch, and just gently reach the arms out in front of you. Allowing the belly to rest between the thighs. Take a deep breath in to walk the hands a little further out in front of you. And as you exhale, see if you can sink the hips back a little more, elongating the sides of the body. And we're first inviting just a little bit of movement and connection with our breath. So spread the fingers wide. Take a full breath in to lift yourself up into a tabletop. Realign the knees under the hips if that feels good, or maybe keep them there. Inhale, lift the gaze and drop the belly. As you exhale, round, tuck the chin into the chest. Press the floor away. Hug the belly into the spine. Inhale, lift the gaze and drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach that right leg back behind you. Notice your exhale as you bring that right leg over to the left, and then send the gaze over towards the toes. Inhale, back to center. Lift the leg a little higher. Bend the knee, and as you exhale, hug the knee into the elbow and step it to the outside of that right hand. So we're in our lizard lunge here. Shine the heart out in front of you. And note that if there's any pinching or pain in that knee, that's your body telling you to come out of the pose a little. Listen to those cues. Take a breath here. Open mouth side out. And then very gently, we're coming back into our tabletop. Taking another round of cat and cow here, or maybe finding a puppy pose by releasing the chest down. Take a breath. And transitioning on that next inhale, return back to center with the hands. Use your next breath to reach that left leg back behind you. Exhale, reach it over towards the right. Send the gaze over towards the toes. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend the knee and reach that knee to the outside of that left hand. Sink into your lizard pose. Shine the heart out in front of you. Just take a breath. That's all you need to do in this moment. So take that next breath. And when you're ready, step that left leg back behind you. We're finding our child's pose again. Allow the knees to part, big toes come to touch. But this time, bend the elbows and stack the forehead on the hands. Notice the connection of your body and the earth. Notice the toes connecting to your mat, the tops of the feet, the knees, the forearms, hands. And take a full breath in and see if you can feel this breath in the back of your body a little more, allowing the lungs to expand in all directions. Exhale, empty. Take a full belly breath in. Open mouth side out. Your body instantly relaxes when we make that sigh exhale. It's an instant cue that you are okay. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth side out. Feel yourself melt into your mat a little bit more. Deep breath in. Last time, exhale, side out. And allow that next breath to be whatever it wants. Continuing these slow and intentional breaths when you're ready. Maybe allowing the breath to be just a little bit longer than your natural breathing. Maybe the pauses are lengthened. And on this next breath, just notice if this is what you need the rest of your practice to consist of. You in child's pose, breathing, trusting your body to let go of whatever it needs to. And if that's the case, that's okay. But if your body is craving this movement, that's when you take an inhale to reach the arms out in front of you. And moving in a way that feels good with your body, use that next inhale to press yourself up into a child's pose, to a tabletop from a child's pose. And then see if you can lower yourself down, lower the hips down, kick the heels towards the glutes and lift the chest. As you exhale, find yourself back in your child's pose. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, release the hips down. Chest lifts, heels go towards the glute. When you're ready, this time we're finding our downward dog. And from here, walk the feet about the width of your mat. Take a full breath in. Exhale, spread the fingers a little wider and really press the chest towards the thighs, maybe bending the knees. From here, send the gaze to the top of your mat and walk your feet to meet your hands, finding yourself folded over the legs. Softly bend the knees, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. And right here, give yourself a little compliment. Just tell yourself something good. Maybe you remind yourself that you're beautiful, I'm enough. Even if it sounds cheesy in the mind, that just means you need to say it to yourself a little bit more. So take a deep breath in, repeat whatever it is. Open mouth, sigh it out. Now seeing if you can connect this movement to your breath as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Maybe the thumbs softly go back behind you as you send the hips forward. Exhale, melt down, forward fold. Breathe into halfway lift. Your exhale, don't let me rush you as you step that left leg back behind you. Release that right heel down. Inhale, sweep up, warrior two. Take an exhale. Inhale, right arm reaches forward. As you exhale, place the right hand on the thigh, reach the right arm, left arm up. We're finding our extended warrior. Breathing in. As you breathe out, melt that left hand down. We're finding a twist. So spin to the ball of that left foot. The right arm reaches high. Now, option to stay just like this, or take a deep breath in to lengthen. And then as you exhale, release the hip down as you reach the hand towards the foot. So maybe you need to adjust that knee. Feeling a nice sensation in the glute. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, place that right hand down, kick the right foot back behind you, find your downward dog. Inhale, roll yourself forward to a plank. Exhale, lower yourself half roll the way. And then inhale, peel up for a heart opener. As you exhale, find yourself in your downward dog and take a slow breath. Inhaling, retaining that breath. Exhale. And then when you're ready, softly bend the knees and walk your feet to meet your hands folded over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees and find yourself in a little bowl here. Tuck the chin into the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Are you aware of this exhale as you melt down, forward fold? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step that right leg back behind you. We're making our way into a warrior two. So sweep the arms high. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, left elbow on the left thigh, right arm reaches high. Feel a nice elongation in the right side body. Making this pose work for how you're feeling right now. Inhale. Exhale, melt the right hand down. Find your twist on this side. You can always release that back knee down, making this twist feel good for how you're feeling in this moment. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, maybe you reach the hand towards the foot. You be mindful of the body's cues that they're sending you in this pose. Breathe in. And breathe out, return back to center. Plant that left hand down. Kick that left foot back behind you. Find a downward dog. Take a full breath in. Press the floor away. Breathe out. Sink the heels a little closer towards your mat. Unclenching the jaw. Inhale. Roll yourself forward to a plank. Keeping the knees lifted or lowering them down. Exhale. Lower yourself half all the way. And then inhale, peel yourself up into your heart opener. Shoulders go back. When you're ready, find yourself in your child's pose. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, press yourself up into a seat. Roll yourself onto the glutes and swing the legs out in front of you. From here, we're moving into a wide-legged fold. So bring the heels out to the sides. Maybe take the hands and just roll the thighs away from you so that the toes are facing out and not caving inward. And feel and notice the sensation of this in-breath as you lift the chest a little higher, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, maybe you forward fold. And initially on this next breath, just notice where in the body you're feeling any tightness. Breathing in. As you breathe out, notice if you can melt a little deeper. Allowing yourself to fold with a flat back. Maybe allowing the head to just completely release. Take one more breath. And then on that next inhale, press yourself up into a seat. Just cross the ankles, find a comfortable seat. We're taking a gentle twist before we find some stillness. So take a breath in to reach the arms up overhead. As you breathe out, reach that left arm behind you. Right hand goes to the outside of that left thigh or maybe the knee. Maybe the gaze goes behind you. Take a deep breath in, lifting a little taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And as you take your inhale, keep the connection of that right hand to your knee, and then sweep that left arm up and over diagonally. So maybe the gaze goes down or stays up. Breathe in and breathe out. Sustaining this for one more inhale. And exhale, melt that left hand down, return back to center. Switch out the legs, roll out the shoulders. So we're taking this on the other side. Deep inhale, arms reach tall. Mindful exhale, take your twist over towards the right. Take a breath. Maintain the connection of that left hand and knee. And then inhale to sweep that right arm up and over. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, melt the hand down. And now find a comfortable place to pause. So maybe you find yourself on your back, so that allows you to really surrender and find this stillness. If you prefer to find a seat because it's the morning, whatever you'd like. Just gently close the eyes. Rest the hands wherever feels natural. And bring your inner awareness to the rise and fall of the chest. When your focus gets drawn away from that part of your body, just bring it back on that next inhale. And if your focus gets drawn away on that exhale, just come back again. Maybe you imagine a light where your focus falls on your body. Maybe you imagine and envision this light taking with it everything you don't need, everything you're holding on to, want to release. Unclench the jaw, relax the eyes. And if you have the time, allow yourself to stay right where you are. Or maybe you gently begin to deepen the breath, wake up the body. And on an inhale, you can invite the palms together and bring the thumbs to the center of the forehead for good thoughts. Notice that connection. And as you breathe out, let them fall to the lips for good words. Breathing in. And breathe out, let them fall to the heart for good intentions towards yourself and others. The light in me sees and has so much love for the light in you. Sending all my love, namaste. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, and just thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. This started off as a flow for my mom to take when I moved across the country, and now there's like so many more of you, and it's so cool. So let me know what classes you want to see, or if you have any feedback or just want to connect. But yeah, I love you. Living her life. She's free.